Hello, data dudes. Welcome back to Be a Tech Pro. I haven't been here for a while. I've been on a bit of a sabbatical, just rethinking things, but I am back. And today we are talking about something a little bit different. We are going to be looking at soft skills in your data career. If you don't know how to actually talk to people, because there are actually people working in these businesses, then you're going to have a bit of a problem actually growing in your career. So we're going to deal with some of the soft skills that you need to know in order to grow. And let's jump right into it. Let's start with communication. It's not just about sending reports, it's about translating data. Our churn rate is down 5% due to the new algorithm. What? Our customers are happier, fewer are leaving, all thanks to the new tool. Can you see how we said the same thing but communicated it differently? So you need to know how to speak to different people on different levels. Maybe a more technical person would like the first response, but someone who's maybe not a very technical person, maybe someone on the business side, they prefer something a lot simpler. So you remember, you need to be a data storyteller, not just a data cruncher. And another important one is problem solving. So you need to think about yourself as sort of like a bit of a data detective, if you think about it. There's always going to be something going up. And what you need to do as a data professional, or as a data analyst, depending on which role you want to go into, when something's not adding up, you need to find out why and not just what. It's pointless saying, oh, well, this data is wrong, but why is it wrong? What happened? You need to do root cause analysis so you can find the actual problem in the data to prevent it from happening again. Because that way you can save the business time and money so they don't have to fix things further down the line. And another thing is adaptability. So you need to learn how to roll the punches, as I say. The data is always changing. There's always new tools, new challenges, new bosses, new mandatory days in office. So yeah, you need to learn how to adapt to all these things, okay? So the easiest way that I found is not to become too fixed on one particular way of working. Sometimes people will say, well, we have to use SQL for everything. Some people say I have to use Python for everything. Some people say C#. Some people say machine learning for everything. These tools all serve a very specific purpose. It's not going to fill all your needs. And you need to be able to adapt as people change things. So if your business decides to switch from SQL to NoSQL, you need to understand what the ramifications are and see how you can actually make this change. If it is something that should be done, maybe you should push back and say, no, we actually shouldn't be doing that. We should stick to SQL for these particular reasons. Maybe the company is going from C# to Python or Python to C#, and you need to understand, well, why are we doing this? Is it a good idea? Is it feasible? And have open conversations, which requires you to communicate in that first one you spoke about, remember? So learn to adapt is also important when it comes to building a career with communication. Next up is collaboration. And collaboration is key. Data projects and all tech projects need teamwork across departments. Very rarely do you do something that only affects your particular team. It's usually going to affect multiple teams. So you need to learn how to bring people together so that we can all talk about how this all fits into the bigger picture of the business. So you need to be able to be that bridge that connects different teams with insights. So you need to get your marketing team, your finance team, your IT team, your sales team all interacting with one another so that you can come up with a solution that serves the entire business. And you can do this by using collaboration tools like Slack, Teams, dashboards, Jira, Trello. There's tons of tools that you can use to collaborate with. Or you can also just get everyone in a meeting and start talking and writing on the whiteboard. That's old school. Either way, just collaborate, get people together and start talking. Time management can make or break any project. You need to learn how to prioritize, delegate, and remember, done is always better than perfect. Usually people spend too much time trying to make something super perfect and they're looking for the best code and the fastest code. And they want to make something super clean and neat so that the next developer looks at it and says, wow, you're really cool and you know what you're doing, hey? Sometimes you just need to do something that's quick and easy, that does work, is feasible, won't affect the project in the long term, instead of doing something that's highly technical and so amazing that people say, wow, look at that. The delegation part is also very important as you start moving through your career. You're going to be a junior, intermediate, a senior, a tech lead, and so on and so on. And as you go to these higher levels, you need to learn how to delegate and give people tasks. The great thing about delegation is that you allow other people a chance to grow and to learn. And it's not an indictment on you either to say, whoa, you're doing less work, because you still have to be that point of reference for that particular person when they're having an issue. And delegation is important for leadership as well. So if you want to grow into a leadership position, you need to learn how to give to people so that they have opportunities to grow as well. And networking is super important. You need to learn how to talk to new people, go to conferences, chat online, join forums. And when you go to these conferences, please don't only talk to people who you know. The point of conferences is going out and learning new things and talking to new people. So find someone who you don't know and say something random like, hey, nice shoes, or oh, what's this booth about, or who do you work for and what do you do, how long have you been there, do you like this quiche, do you like that dessert, where are the toilets, anything random. Just get a conversation going, start talking to random people and communicate and network. That's how you're going to grow yourself and grow your network and grow your career. And that's it for this video. If you just try to touch on each one of these points that I mentioned today, it's going to help you to become a well-rounded individual. It's going to help you to do well in your interviews. It's going to help you to do well in meetings, on chat forums. It's going to help you just to grow as a person as a whole. And of course, if you want to learn a lot more, please go to batechpro.com and you can check us out on Twitter. You can also follow me on LinkedIn. I'll put all the links in the description. If you're watching us on YouTube, please give this video a like, or if you're just listening on the podcast, please share this with other people, and I'll catch you in the next one. Stay data driven. See ya.